and welcome along. This is Virtual Farmer and we're back on Oak Bridge. I am bringing the landy back from the shop because we're pretty much done up there for the day. You might notice we are still in the first day of August and we're into the evening on here, and this is because I didn't want to leave half the field unharvested, and normally with August you get you only get the first day. And we had way more to harvest than we could do in our normal setup on here. So I'm going to get the Land Rover back. We're going to park that up at the house. And then we're going to continue on with the harvest. The combine is still going, so that is going strong. And in the meantime, we are going to do some baling and do the carting at the same time. So we'll stop this here, and that's got this back. So yeah, let's head up to the field and see how things are doing. I think we might jump in the David Brown case at the end up here and get on with some baling. Seeing as we've picked up all the bales now, we should be able to keep the combine moving. And as a result, I get this field knocked out today. If we're really lucky, we'll get this all baled up as well. Combine is full, so we'll stop this here. And the last time I emptied the combine, it had its auger into the crop like this. And then it decided to go and start harvesting the other side of the field when we restarted the hired worker. I want to be a little bit more careful about how we pull the combine out of here and get it to empty into our trailer. So we'll take the hired worker off. We will back the combine out and get it to unload over here carefully. This is not great, hitting the front of the tractor like that. Right, empty that out. And that is, yeah, that'll empty out in no time. We'll have to go and empty the trailer after this, even though we won't top the trailer off at the top. In fact, yeah, I think what we might do is try and empty out the empty out whatever's in the combine at the top of the field. That way we can get a full trailer into our store. So combine is empty. Auger in. Bring this up to here, get it started up again, line everything up. Nope. Oh, I think the hired worker did start to get into position there, but start it up, go there, let it line up, and hopefully, yep, it will continue on from where it left off. And we're 88% full on here, so when the combine's turned around, we'll just top this up the final 2% and make sure we're taking full trailers into the grain store and not just a couple of tanks. We have a full trailer, so let's go get this tipped. Before we continue on the farm, this video is brought to you in partnership with the awesome people at Apex Gaming PCs. I've teamed up with Apex Gaming PCs to create a custom line of PCs suitable for everyone from beginner farmers to virtual farming experts. And the highest spec machines are also perfect for streaming and content creation. So there's never been a better time to go check them out. We're out the main gates and around to the grain store. Nice and easy to back this into here and then drop it off. Or then tip it up, I should say. It's slightly off to the side here. Not the easiest position to get into from the direction I came in, but there we go. Tip it up and into the store. That should be about 40,000 litres now, because we sold quite a bit. Yeah, 39,000. That should go up a little bit more. 39,421 litres, and we already have, wow, 107,000 litres of straw. That's only worth, though, 7,000, 10,000 in total. So yeah, this is not the most profitable, but we haven't baled up much of the field yet. And in the time it's taken me to go and empty this, the combine is nearly full again. So this seems to be about the right size trailer at about the right size time to get things going. So in we go. And emptying again. And we want to get this about 45% full, really. Maybe a little above. We're still emptying out at a pretty good rate from the combine. We're at 43, 44, 45. I think that should just about do it. And that means we can get back to the baling. So start this back up. Start up our baler. And away we go. Making 220 centimeter bales on here, and they're going at a fairly decent rate. We're up to 17, 18 bales at this point, which is good. Oh, we need to go and sort the combine out again, though. Jumping between these two is very important, and we need to go and sort that combine before it reaches the end of this row, because if it reaches the end of this row, it's going to turn around and we're going to have to stop the hired worker. I am not going to get there in time, though. That is already making its turn. Yep. So we'll have to stop it. Come here. So hired worker off. We'll reverse it back round and get that to empty. And then we can set it on its way again. Knowing this, what will happen now is it will go and empty, or it'll go and start cutting back on that road that it should have half done earlier. Empty that out. And yeah, not quite full. So this is not going to be a full trailer we take this time. There's no way it can go to the other end of the field and not cause some sort of delays for us. So really, we've kind of a little bit shot on this one. But combine is empty. We'll set this going with a hired worker again. We'll jump in our New Holland. Yeah, that can do that. And yeah, look at that. Off the combine goes. It's going to pick up where it left off in the middle over there. Quite relaxing going up and down the rows with this this case. I love the David Brown symbol on the wheel. It's absolutely fantastic. Absolutely, what a modern kind of. This tractor is what would have happened if Case had gone with the David Brown name instead of Case name. You know, a nice DB symbol on the steering wheel, David Brown on the sides of the bonnets, the nice white color scheme. With the amazing orange, yeah, would have been lovely to have seen this go forwards. As it is, this is very much a pipe dream, this tractor, but I love it. It's great to have even a modern version of a David Brown working on my very British farm here, and working alongside that nice red Case combine. In fact, between our vehicles at the moment, we have a red combine and a red quad track, a white David Brown, and then a blue New Holland. So yeah, this is a very red, white, and blue farm as well. Combine is just about full. So with everything on this side, that makes things a little bit easier for us. Every possibility that tomorrow we will be doing the still be baling up this field. It's just our important thing for today is getting this harvested. This crop will wither if we don't get it done by the end of today, so hence our evening harvest here. And I'm going to set my cruise control to try and match the combine as best possible. And yeah, perfect. I think I might take this up to 50%. That way, we only have to... Actually, we want it 55%. That way, we can pretty much get the whole of the combine in here. Yeah, leave a little bit of headroom. That will work out fairly well for us, I think. Right, and let's stop. I think we'll stop about here-ish. It would be really nice to get a quick turnaround on this field. Whether we can do that, get this mulched, it partly depends on if this field needs to be limed, to be honest. Let's have a look at what needs doing on here. So weeds, obviously nothing. Fertilized, it was fully fertilized. Plowing, lime, rolling. Oh, we're actually good. We don't need to lime this field, and it doesn't need plowing either. That is fantastic. We just then need to get this field mulched, and once it's been mulched, we need to get it seeded. Which will be fantastic, especially if we can get a direct seeder on here of a size that's appropriate for our quad track. Something of a decent size that will allow us to do things fairly quickly would be good. Also, I think we're going to have to look at doing some contracts and see if we can pay for some of our stuff that way. I'm going to see if I can position this tractor and trailer at the end of the row and get the combine to basically automatically empty at the end of the row. It'll be coming up to fairly full at that point anyway. I put the trailer about here. That should pick up... Oh, turn the tractor off. That should get picked up by the combine, I think. And an empty at the end of the row while we continue on with these bales. Yeah, here's hoping, because otherwise I think we might have issues on the next row. Yeah, combine has an 80% full tank as it reaches the end of there. Auger is out, and the combine has turned. Oh, it completely missed emptying. That is annoying. Right, so let's stop this, because it's not going to make it down this row without needing to empty. Auger out. And I'm going to have to then get this row started myself. Otherwise, it's not going to start it. Empty that out here. And it's not going to be a full trailer either, or anywhere near a full trailer. We did put 50% in it this time. But to be honest, we could have gone a little bit further than that. So let's get the auger in. Forward we go. Round we go. Start her up. And down and in. Excellent. Right. Now with that started, please, please, please don't head off across the field, combine. No, you're going to line up and get yourself in here, I hope. Yep, there we go. 87% full on the trailer, though. That does mean I need to go tip this, because yeah, that's going to cause us problems later if I don't. Where's that combine going? That's interesting. It's kind of done that row and then decided it needs to go clean something up somewhere, and it's headed back up the field. Did I not go far enough into that end or something? But it's, yeah, it's off somewhere. Yep, it's going to clear up a tiny little bit at the top end of this field here. But I must have missed when I set it going with the hired worker on that row. Is it gonna continue on and start on the next row? Yeah. Which means when it gets to the bottom end, we're probably gonna want to empty it at that point. I hope it makes it to the bottom end, because if it's got too full a tank at the moment, it might not make it all the way. On the plus side, the combine going up and restarting from the other end has meant that it is nicely in position for us to empty. And we'll come up alongside, empty this out here. Perfect. Yeah, that is great. We can empty and keep going to the end of this row. That is if I can keep the course or the cruise control going, like so. And yeah, by the end of here, we should have the combine emptied with maybe a little bit extra. That would be good. This currently feels like I'm keeping up with the harvester, but we've still got about half a field to bale on here. It's very sort of... It's not something you can easily see. We got 49% full on the trailer, which is brilliant. I think the combine, I'm hoping the combine is going to make it back up, and then we can empty on the final row that it has. This here is baling well. I think we're probably going to end up finishing off the baling next time, though. We've got yeah, we've still got quite a few rows to go, and I want to get this finished off as quickly as possible. So many bales to pick up on here. I don't know whether to immediately sell them or hold on to them. Ideally, holding on to them would be great, but we will have to do a whole load of restacking if we do that. If we sell them direct, we can just get them immediately sold, and that will solve all of our issues. In fact, now that we've sold a few more bales, or done a few more bales, we should have a better idea. Yeah, we're up to nearly 20,000, or nearly 30,000 at max value in January. We really want to try and get that maximum value. An extra 30,000 off this field would be amazing. And this is with probably only 2/3 of the field baled. We could very easily get a tidy sum of money off here. Maybe another 10 to 15 grand if we're lucky, just from straw that we've yet to cut and bale. Final row, and the combine is getting full now. We can come up alongside and get this emptied, and we'll empty to the end of the field. I don't think that it will top out. If it does top out, it's going to be with a very small amount left in the combine. Yeah, 90% we can get this trailer filled to, and we are already at 65. And at the end of the field, combine is done. I'm hoping it's still emptying. Is it not still emptying? Nope, combine is not still emptying because the work has disappeared. So let's turn this on and finish off the emptying. Yeah, we've still got a fair amount of wheat in this combine, and we're at max load in the tractor now. Is there still wheat in this then? Yeah, there is. There's still another 1,500 litres of wheat. Wow. That, though, is good. That is a good result off this field. I'm very pleased with this first harvest. Look at this. So much straw as well. So back to get this last little bit out of here and have this done. We have got a lot done on the first day here, which we should have. Good. Right, combine off the field, and then we'll be out of the way for the baler. That means all we need to do today, or that's left for us to do today, is to get this field baled. We've only got a few rows left to do, and I think we can clear this off. If we can do that, we're then looking at being able to get this field turned around pretty quickly. Looking at our crop calendar, can we plant? We can't do spring wheat or spring barley, so we're gonna have to go and either turn this field around this year. In fact, canola is planting now, or we're gonna have to pick a springtime crop to do. Kind of tempted to do linseed, to be honest. Let's just correct. This field is very wonky. So that's why I came off my line there. But we could put linseed in here next year. I'm not sure we have anywhere that actually can process the linseed, and I'm really wanting to do stuff with the bakery. We could do stuff with oats. We're not looking particularly to... Well, if we've got chickens, we'll need some chicken feed, but that's all right. We can do that with wheat, and oats pay well, so we could put oats into here next year. That would be an option, and that would also buy us some time. We wouldn't need to do anything on here till the beginning of the year, and we've earned a bit of money. Alternatively, we need to turn this round in a month or so in order to put something like barley in here. The alternative again, of course, is sorghum, but I would like to get some straw off as well. So maybe oats in here next year will be a good choice for us, and we'll see if we can get some wheat in somewhere else. 50 bales created. We've got one working its way out the back here that will be bale number 50 as soon as it drops. So yeah, over 50 bales at this point. 3 more rows to go, and then this field will be fully baled for today, and yeah, that will be everything sorted. I think if we can do oats on here next year, that will give us plenty of time to get this field prepared, but B, it'll also allow us to spend a little time maybe doing a few contracts and things to rebuild our money a touch. That way we'll come into the new year, we'll be able to buy the equipment we need to buy, and get the ball rolling. Coming to the end of the final row, and I don't think we're going to get another full bale off here. We are at 45%. Yeah, 45%. So let's turn that off, and we will unload what we got on the back. Yeah, has that left anything in here? Yeah, that has. So we'll leave that. We'll fold this up. Total number of bales then is... Oh, let's jump in here. Check that. Total number of bales then is 56. That is not bad at all. I'm really, really pleased with that. And yeah, I think we needed 2 full days here to start on this map. We'll be moving into 2-day months as from next video. For now, though, this is where I leave it here, and so I will see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Huge thank you as well to all of my patrons and channel members. These videos are only made possible thanks to your support. If you want more from Virtual Farmer, please check out the videos on screen now, or subscribe for more. And I will see you next time.